que mi gente, it's your girl Emeli G coming down with, you already know, some brand new Emeli Wisdom. Alright, so today we're going to talk about being down and depressed. I'm just like I'm out. I'm tired. I'm fatigued. I'm just done. So you ever wake up and you're just like in a funk and it's not going away and it feels like life just keeps tumbling and hitting you hard, or you're just not feeling up to doing the things that you're usually up to? And lately that's been my case right now. The last 5 or 6 days, it's been constantly up and down. I'll have great conversations with people and then the energy just and I'm just like, oh my God, this is a real challenge. And I want to express this to you because this helps me to help you. You know, it'll help me figure my own shit out so I can help you. I hope you can relate to this because I feel like everybody goes through this, where you're going through a transitional phase. And I know this is temporary, so that's why the pain and that suffering that I feel, it's not really like suffering. But here's what I've come to terms with. When you don't understand suffering, then you can never truly be happy, because suffering and happiness go hand in hand. And it's inevitable part of life. It really is. When you start looking at it from a different angle and you change your mindset, this is when those blue days, you feel down and depressed and isolated and you don't want to talk to anybody, makes things a lot more difficult. If you look at it from that perspective, and I know at that very moment you may not feel like it, you're not up to it, you want to sleep all day long, you want to take naps, you don't want to interact with people, you're socializing but you're still like in another world. Honestly, that's what it feels like to me. And when you're down in the dumps, it's really hard to look up. It's barely hard to smile, and it's easy to fall into that self-pity party where, oh my God, the world doesn't like me, I'm isolated, I'm all by myself. But what I started to realize is that makes it much more harder for you. So yes, I know this is going to continue and it's not going away so soon. So I have to acknowledge it and I have to honor it. Just like when I get excited and I have high energy and I'm very enthusiastic, same thing goes for when you're down and you're depressed and you're just feeling sad, nostalgic, melancholy feelings. And you're just like, oh, what the fuck? I can't get over this. It's why I have to sit with myself and do not resist these feelings, because this is what it is. I have a tendency, and I know this from my own personal experience, I have a tendency to overload my own schedule, which is, listen, I burn myself out doing that, which is not the most healthiest habit that I've formed. But it is, honestly, that's what I do. I'll load up on cardio, I'll load up on reading and doing anything that I can to distract myself. What that does is it takes me away from me. Because ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, you always come home to yourself. Okay? Let that sink. You always come home to yourself. You can put on a mask out into the public and say, yeah, everything's great and everything's fine. And you can be a totally different person with your friends and your family. But you're always going to be the one who's going to bed with yourself. And that is your genuine, real side. The side that not everybody sees. Only you know that side. So with these feelings, hey, listen, I'm human. Just like any other human being on this planet. I feel emotions. I feel distress. I feel the challenge. This is a challenge I'm going through, and I cannot give up. I cannot give in to the self-pity party. It's just something I have to go through. And it's easier said than done, but it's not impossible. This is part of the journey. The journey is not a straight line. It has its ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Just like an EKG exam, you know, it's just like up and down, up and down. So right now, I'm feeling this wave, this tsunami of just up and down, up and down, up and down. And I understand it will get better. I have support. I have trusted friends, family members. And I know that I have to keep my distance sometimes. And it's not anything personal. It's just I need time for myself. I need time to re-energize, to recreate, to center myself. And then things will start working their way again, just like they were before, or they might change. I might be just going through a change right now and I don't even know it. So I honor it. And I hope you do too. If you ever go through this, I'm letting you know, you're not alone in this. Things happen. It will arise. You will get triggered. But it's a part of the experience. Just like you get happy about those great moments in your life, These are one of those figures. These are one of those factors that you have to work through. And hey, I'm going through it right now, so let's go through it. That's it. That's the best way to end it. Mi amores, that is my message for you today. I hope you might have resonated or connected with this. Let me know. I would love to hear any side of your story. And I'm here with open arms and an open heart. Sending you love and light as always. Love you. Ciao.